Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Jon Lester gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days. Throw starts and get.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Shot to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, line towards center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. The ball hit high and deep. Strict. You can't put it on the board. Yes. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His past history against Jon Lester, he's just 2 for 12.
Donaldson.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the quarters now with still only 1 away. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Maddon, and I believe that's going to be all for Jon Lester. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Next for the Dodgers, Blake Snell. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the Ivy. And the run is in to score from third.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first. They've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
From the stretch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Don't go anywhere. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
In there at the knees, strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Popped him up. Real Muto over to his left. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Nope.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready for another chance? Yohan Moncada. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Almora is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and a nice soft hands.
Now to the plate, Mike Trout. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Line drive to center field. Reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly. And there's a fine play for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in and motion with two gone. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So run on 2 hits here for L.A. Here's Javier Baez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one. Schwarber, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Strike one to start the at-bat. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hayward is there to put it away for round number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Lined hard toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On he pops it up. Baez onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Daniel Descalso. And they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed thrower, Mike Montgomery. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Here's Jason Hayward now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So digging in now, Yohan Moncada. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. That's a strike to throw down. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second. 2 out, nobody on. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Almora. Booyah! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Career number 247 as this lead swells to 7-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Adios, pelota. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up when this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Dodgers lead it 8-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded, foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And into bat next is Albert Almora. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Almora tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Grounded up the first baseline. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still 8-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The first baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero. The highlight shows you miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Almora. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So here now is the pitcher, Blake Snell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is on the ground over to first. Descalso scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 13.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 9-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Javi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out from 5.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Andujar has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Brad Brach gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Yoan Moncada will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Saws him off here as this ball is popped into the air, and they'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Acuna is there, and he'll bring this one in. David Bote will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And He struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Heyward. Popped up. Andujar is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Xavier Cedeno enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Almora has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Heyward on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So striding in, JT Realmuto earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, he's going to have to earn his ribby this time up. 2 outs, a little bit different.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Blake.
In now, Blake Snell. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Schwarber is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. Dodgers lead this one 11-0. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we get into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. The next up, Chris Bryant is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 0-1 the count. A bouncer to the left side. Barehanded pickup. It's there, and he's out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail in this one 11-0. Scott Alexander comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Comes into this one. Aaron Judge is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. But swing just got to try and straighten that one out. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up,
he's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Yoan Moncada. Base hit to right. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting, the center.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Roll. He's turning April showers into May followers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
On to first, and they get the double play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Almora is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Aaron Judge will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
For the Dodgers.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And the pitch. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Into the box, Josh Donaldson hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little bit.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. He's set, and the pitch. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out.
Now batting,
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this. Stepping up now, Daniel Descalso starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Anthony Rizzo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Anthony Rizzo.
A bouncer to the left side, right to Donaldson. Throw on the first to get him, score 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Dodgers came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Blake Snell earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only the 1 hit. John Lester couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Los Angeles Dodgers got 18 hits as they crushed the Cubs 11-0. They have won again and now have an unfathomable 25 straight wins. The Giants put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 10-3. The Diamondbacks totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-5. The Washington Nationals hit 3 long balls as they toppled the Rockies 8-0. The Mariners had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-3. David Robertson got his 3rd win this season, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 5-4. Eugenio Suarez plated 4 runs with 3 hits on the day, leading the Reds past the Braves 8-6. The Brewers broke up their 5-game losing skid as they beat the Cardinals on the road 1-0. The Red Sox got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Tigers 8-7. The Tampa Bay Rays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 2-1. The White Sox launched 3 home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-1. The Cleveland Indians allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-2. The Angels pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 2-1. The A's held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 7-1. The Houston Astros amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they pulverized the Twins 13-0. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.